You have, thank you. Everyone would have heard of Master the Gong. Of course, the part on the Master is done by the Master himself, because it's not easy for us to hear the affinity of Abode Master, how they, what's the affinity for them to join the abode. We are very grateful to Hong Yi team for helping on the poster. Let's see what Master is busy with. Let us look at the video. You can see one dish by another dish, all cooked by the volunteers. And truck by truck, you can see they send it to the table from the veggie from the farm. It's washed and then it's cooked by the volunteers, guided by the Abode Master. Abode Masters, they are also the strong team behind it. This is Master Gong. Very grateful to the group for aiding, helping out. We are most grateful to people behind who are helping. So we can see, if we return to this abode, and during festive season, there are many people. Actually, not only during festive season, there are so many people. In fact, during normal days, we also have moments where there are a lot of people going back to a boat to have a meal. Did we have to pay for it, for the meal, for the accommodation at the boat? No, we don't have. It's all undertaken by Master and the boat masters. So we look forward to the volunteers going back. Let's pass on the positive energy. We are most grateful. During Chinese New Year, the video was taken during the Chinese New Year. Let's see about other event at Taitung. Abode Master ran to Taitung to care for our volunteers. The mother of our volunteer. It's the first sit at Taitung, Yumin's sister. So we are most grateful. Master chatted with our senior commissioners and care for the commissioners. The Tima volunteers also accompany our Master, bring along Master's wishes, Master Chunyan wishes. Your heart, you have to take good care, and your body as well. So we are most grateful to, because during the earlier times, that's the first seat of Taitung. So this family, they all, the point of view, supported Master greatly during the initial stage of Tzu. Okay, another place, the school, Abode Masters also pass on the blessings, the cards of blessing to the students. We are grateful to all these things because they're the food for future. Now on at another place, at the beach cleaning, you can see the parents and the children, they do their bits to help save the environment. So we must also go there to motivate the families, the children, so we have to take vegetarian in addition to helping to do all this activity, beach cleaning. Okay, let's see where else, another place at Jiayi. Because of this water condition, so water Master went there and was touched to see the separate people. And this person said, during the disaster, she was willing for people to enter her house. She was willing to be to assist Tzu volunteers to help people. So this seedling is very important. We hope that the seedling can grow. So passing on Master's blessings and express our gratitude to this family for helping out Tzu during the disasters. Let us, of course, at Kaohsiung as well. So for Master to Kaohsiung Kindi care for the young volunteers. So there are a lot of wisdom sharing with the children. You see the children, they could really perform. So everyone could still take good care of themselves and do recycling. We are most grateful to our parents, grandparents, our family, relatives, and everyone let us do it together. So that's how Baba Master passed on the kind thoughts to everyone, to our small young volunteers, and through our word, our tips on how to enter this special place. I like to be with you because you have the positive energy. Good morning, Baba Master. Good morning. Good Master can share.
我可以从我这边分享吗？因为有稍微做了一个改。
师傅，
可以用我自己的播吗？
你要自己播是嘿，对，可以的。来，请你打开，对，我们也会跟上。是。
好。
那等师傅打开哦，我们真的非常感恩哦，师傅。
对，
但是这是我们的，你的还没有打开哦。
这个。
是，师傅一直没有。嘿，对。
有了吗？
没有。你要点分享。
这个没有吗？
对，因为
可是我的画面是我的。
对，但是你没有，因为早上师傅并没有上线测试，所以没关系，师傅，因为时间关系。
那我有在时间的关系是吗？
对。
好，那我就现在就開始哦。那非常感恩上人。
Was grateful to Master and Teacher Mingyun for this opportunity to share with everyone online. From what we have seen just now, we will understand the blessings, we cherish the blessing, and we create the blessings. So from the videos, we could see that each of us like a small little light, little firefly light. All our lights gather together, we could help masters to help a lot of people. So today you can go online to share with everyone my past affinities and my normal daily activities at abode. So in 98, because my parents are really city volunteers, after they returned from Jingse Hall, abode master asked my mother was not there. Then my mother was thinking, okay, I want to go. And then my mother asked me if I wish to go. I said, yeah. I love to eat the Jingse boat noodle fried noodles, and it was delicious. So looking back at this, it started from the food. And now, of course, we know that food indeed, by observing vegetarian, is the best way to help Mother Earth. So I was very happy back then, ready to go back to abode. So when Abode Master told me that Abode Master was about to start expounding Lotus Sutra, I wasn't sure why. I kept crying, and then my mother told me that I found my spiritual home. I should go back. It was truly inconceivable because 5-6 years ago, my mother brought me back to Jingse, and I saw Master. At that point of time, a silent mentor who was Master disciple, the family member went back. Then I could see Master was really at ease and peace. So at that point of time, I realized that affinity is inconceivable, and to seize the opportunity. So I'm most grateful to my mother for allowing me this chance to go back to abode and let this affinity, the seedling, sprouted in my heart. Also, it was first time I realized that I should seize the opportunity. And another realization, most parents, grateful to my parents for showing me this right path, this path that I could walk on life for life. Those online, you also have chosen the right path because this is the Bodhisattva path that Master wishes for us to walk. Maybe some would think that would it be a better lifestyle? But do not forget about the impermanence. So those who join online, they will realize that the wildfire at Hawaii happened suddenly. So many people just lost their life that moment, and some lost all their belongings, their wealth. So to be one who is awakened, and we could walk this Bodhisattva path and self-purify and purify others. Next, we will enter the life in Jingse boat. In the past, I would think that if I encounter things I like and things that I enjoy reading, then I would go to find the materials until very late. Of course, when very late, then then I will feel very tired. So I normally wake up late at home, but I think so both I need to wake up at 3:50. But naturally, I could wake up naturally. I think that because at a boat, I could. I think a boat we have to do a lot of things. Then we work joyously. Then we feel tired. Then could sleep easily. So actually, maybe to share here is that Master said have to the heart think simply and do work and serve more, and with simple heart, then body will be healthy. So my health is good. Also very grateful, and I love to help others. So I thought that I will be okay, will be fine. But actually, I encountered issue because from the beginning, when I do not differentiate anyone, so feel at ease and do everything. And along the way also face some challenges, ignorance. After understand all the people, matters, objects, then started to have this differentiating heart, then could not be so accommodating, then start to feel that I thought that I have this very broad heart, but I face some issues. This is what we need to cultivate, to work harder, then only we can cultivate well, to be accommodating. So here I reflected on self, that this small self thinking that I thought I could, or I thought I could not. So this is like have to reflect on this part on self. So when you join Tzu things that you can undertake, or you think that you can't undertake responsibility, I think that so long you join Tzu you enter it, everyone can undertake responsibility. Everyone has this energy. So long you are willing to put aside this self-attachment or small self-perspective. So it's like in such an infinite meaning, once we can transform our thought, then everything is possible. So a few Dharma in the heart, we put it, apply into daily practice, we have this realization. So with that, we could, with that awakening, our heart could be broadened and transformed. So hopefully every one of us in Tzu world, so long we are able to walk into the masses, the things that we have done, we trust we have more wisdom. Let me share some of the things I do daily. During one of the master tour, after the activity have completed, the book master asked me to bring master group to another room, because at that point master was in another room, and it was time to for meal time, but I do not wish to waste the opportunity. I quickly rush to find master. As I have some time, so I could follow master to walk to the meal room. At that point of time, only master and a few masters. At that time, this courage, I asked master, a few days I followed this silent mentor, I observed something. Then master nodded her head. At that point of time, I have courage. I said, master, as the rope was passing away, was taken, then I saw that the body was there, but actually the heart, spiritual was already there. So Master nodded her head. Then I continue my conversation. What would you say after that if it were you? So I told Master, but Master, I could not apply all this understanding in my daily life. Master said very softly and gently, like guiding a child. Master talked to me. Master said, no chance to put it apply in daily practice. Why? Don't be calculative. So from just now until now, I think that my response is like a bit slow, and I keep entangling in that thought. Do you know that actually I was with would I talk to Master? I do not know why suddenly I say this. I said maybe because the heart have been thinking of it. So I told Master, but Master, certain things the law, certain we cannot be calculative, certain things we still have to be calculative, right? Then eventually what Master would say, Master very gently told me, we have to observe the law, regulations have to be gentle. I think when Master very softly told me to uphold to the teaching. The regulations have to be soft. I think that, yeah, true. The Lord is hard. I have to be soft as I walk. I keep thinking what to do. And I keep walking to with Master, walking forward. Master has said before, in 京师, Master said she knows what happens to 京师, like any ants in 京师 that has done something, Master would know. Then I slow down because I noticed my feet, my shoes are not with me. So I could not continue to join Master because my shoes were not there. So I could not follow Master. I felt very sad because I could not follow Master. That point of time, I told myself I told myself that life after life, regardless if Master in front, whatever challenges that I face, whether I have my shoes on or no, when Master wave at me, I must move forward. Because at time I could not move forward when Master wave at me. I could not continue the journey to receive Master's teaching. I'm not sure those online would reflect Master's teaching, how to be gentle at the same time also observe the rules and regulations around that are reflected. That is to walk on the middle path while we are holding on to the rules, regulations. The communications have to be soft and gentle, yes, firm. That is gratitude, respect, love. That is like us observing the precepts as we communicate with others. We have to be gentle. So cannot only hold on to the new rules and regulations, but we also have to be gentle, or vice versa, or just be gentle and accommodating, yet not observing the precepts or rules. So we are not attaching to anyone. We are on the middle path. So to truly understand what is the true emptiness and the wondrous existence, I think that is my master way to guide us, so we can understand this, engrave it in our heart. So as we deal with people, then we could have this enlightened love and awakened heart. So the precepts, samadhi and wisdom is not that difficult. Just that so long in daily life we could be more mindful. We could observe this and walk on this path with these precepts, samadhi and wisdom. So Master has given me a gentle guidance. So today, what about if I'm arrogant heart to seek Dharma? In 2016, I went to a boat to report on the universe, and there was this assignment given by Master to Dr. Mao. So Dr. Mao went back to study the universe, the similarity between Buddhism and in this scientific research. So Dr. Mao, he came back to pass on his homework. So Master invited him to share with everyone at the teacher hall. So Master said, the next day Master said, Dr. Mao has done so much and also read a lot of Dharma books. Don't you all have any questions? Such a mean is unbearable. So I look at it, dark hole. Maybe it can. I'm trying to. So this about Master trying to relate this black hole with the Dharma teaching. So I think that truly, what is truly the true emptiness within this concept of black hole. So Dr. Ru, about Master Ru was there also. About Master Ru noted that I have also done a lot of homework and I saw questions on this. He said, why don't you go and share with Master after Master's lunch? You go and talk to Master on this to report that you have actually really studied on this. So I went to I went to Master and explained to Masters what I have studied based on this black hole that existed 570 years ago after the Big Bang. How it could relate to the true emptiness. Master asked me to put into writing. Then after that I put into writing and asked Master, I was the only one who write on this. If Master has any thought on this, then Master look at me quite sternly. That I so let me realize that Masters has guided me, seeking Dharma with a humble heart and sincere heart. But if we seek Dharma with an arrogant heart, it will remain as information. And how to transform this knowledge into wisdom? So all these the four principles, three events, we have to be mindful. So seeking Dharma must be with humble heart, not to have arrogant heart. All these way masters use it to guide the disciples, and everything within this universe could be explained in Buddha Dharma. So once we understand, then we can delve deeper. So these are the different events to explain the four principles. So we have to receive the teaching. So Master said, Buddha is the great medicine teacher. Like in the past, there was a doctor who went to Master who shared about this sutra in filial piety and realized that whatever content in the sutra of filial piety is same as what they study in medicine. So the process of how the mother had this, how this baby was formed, so it's the same. So and of course, at this sutra in filial piety, we also have Lady Maya, mother of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha, was being preached on this sermon at Triumphimsa heaven. So let's next let us listen to Master's teaching. Master Chen Yuan looking to want to this is the Dr. Mao talking about this black hole, how it could affect everything, just like every one of us, how it could affect everyone. So we can see that the climate change has this is another one, Kaifa professor who came to share with masters.
This is very important to understand that the principles of quantum theory don't just apply to the physical realm, but they apply to the mental realm, they apply everywhere. And this is really what also Buddhism says.
We must have the scientific researcher, very important sharing. Then this is the truth. Then we research from that without any doubt. Definitely, we need this scientific that could prove that the truth in the religion in Buddha Dharma. From this quantum principle, we understand the importance of these three principles. We know that oncoming disasters, we need this to face the changes. When there are disasters in the world, the spiritual leaders, they need to understand all these matters, and the scientific will explain all these in their way, put it together in physics and all this angle. This is a great contributions to the mankind. But at the same time, the spiritual are also needed for the mindset of the human. We hope that at the same time, spiritual will also understand the changes in the scientific world, how it is also connected in the spiritual world. So next, just now we have shared that if you use arrogant heart to pass on the homework, then I reflect on self. Master has given this homework, then actually Master's homework is what? That is, Master hopes that all the disciples face to face, Master will tell us that we have to cut out all the bad things and uphold all the kindness and to purify all sentient beings. Actually, this not only apply to the monastic, but also to all Tzu volunteers. Actually, all of us, we have received Master one-to-one homework, right? Yes. Master's heart as our hearts, Buddha's heart as our heart, Master's mission as our mission. That's our homework, right? Face to face, Master give each of us this homework. So we have to, during this study or another study, then we can reflect on what Master has given, the homework given to us, reflect on our teaching and others have done. So next, Master said, if we keep seek Dharma honestly, then we are like good child. Then the parents wish to guide them, and they will touch the children head, the children because very gently, sincerely to seek the Dharma. So that's an easy way to guide. But if the child is very rebellious and very naughty, arrogant, then there's a Taiwanese word said it's to use the cane to beat the child. That's the saying in Taiwanese Hokkien. So masters started the chapter on the emergence of bodhisattvas. So when masters shared on that chapter, I realized that master said such is a state of human. So the soft, the sincere hearts then can use gentle heart way to guide them, but the arrogant heart, the arrogant people, so have to have another stern way to guide them. So I realized that it is truly consumable. Aside from the state of human, how about the plants mindset? Actually, returning to the next slide, another part is that I think that once when I was at Jingshui, before the South Typhoon, those who have been to Jingshui, they would know that at the behind of Jingshui, there is a big drain. We have to clear the drain. So when we clear the drain, so this is so that we can go down there inconceivable. Aside from seeing a lot of like snake, wilkins, and turtle and birds, when I see the bird, I will take it up gently. Then it will follow me and really follow me as I walk. Then not far again, you know what I encounter? Another tortoise. So the tortoise, maybe they heard the footstep and saw. Not sure whether the tortoise can see a master, but could hear the footstep. Because I need to carry this tortoise to another place. If those who have encountered tortoise, they will maybe struggle a bit. So you have to use a more hard way. I mean, use a bit more energy to catch it. So when I after that situation, and I heard Master expounding on the way to guide the soft, the sincere people seeking Dharma and the arrogant people seeking Dharma, then I realized, I reflected the story of the bird and the tortoise. Is it only the sentient beings will have this? But actually, even the plant also have such. In the end of July, I was helping out with the kitchen team. Morning was cutting the bitter gourd. It was difficult to cut because there was a place, a part that it was stung by the bee. That part feels that the part very hard. It could be hardened. Then I was wondering, why is it such? Then I felt that this is like an arrogant one. You have to use more energy to cut it through. I never thought that is I personally arranged for, because I arranged for 2 bitter gourd. The other one very easy to cut, very fresh. When I cut, it was easy to cut. So that's why when people learn the Dharma with accommodating heart and sincere, gentle way, then it's easier. Actually, so it's applied not only to human, even applied to animals as well as the plant. So long we are mindful, we can have realization from everything around us. During this long time, these 2 Dharma managed to help me accumulate a lot of wisdom and let me understand better. Actually, for us to use a gentle Dharma to guide, or use a stronger Dharma to guide others. So Master said, the soft, gentle way, whatever haste don't put in the heart, have to let go. If we know how to accept it. If we are the arrogant one, then really Master said we have to use love to accommodate. But if could not guide the person, then we have to maybe you use a stronger way or a cold silent way to treat this. So Master, it could not bear to deploy those methods. Actually, Dharma within our life is always in cultivation. So long we are mindful, then the heart and the mind, so Dharma is always with us. So long we are always very mindful and focused on this, we are in this spiritual cultivation group. So next, so to share with everyone again, in 1 year of winter, I was also at the kitchen. A lot of people fall sick, and Master asked Master Rome to tell us that, okay, how come we never thought of cooking ginger for everyone? And the Master shared us, and we feel sad. So long there are people, I mean, normally if people, fall sick, some people use another way, which is to use another plant soap to treat everyone. So this body to able to heal and cure people, that is a great merit. So that is also wisdom. So Master also reminded us when to use it. Master asked Rong Sifu to tell us eat so when we eat the tapioca, we have to eat it not just before meal, because everyone will feel full already. It's more like snack before that. So here we also understand that Master is very mindful, even guiding us on all these things. The food, when is the right time to serve, Master will go to that level. So long they are requests for Jinsa boat to prepare the ginger tea or great disasters, then Jinsa boat will will provide support full force. So I think that not only at the Jinsa boat that will help, that Jinsa Hall throughout everywhere, the volunteers also will be very keen to help people when it disasters. So long there is this affinity, we want to serve ginger tea or any snacks, any food to heal, to bring warmth to the people suffering. So caring for the people in suffering. We also allow them to try nice food, nice vegetarian. So all of us to uphold to our responsibility. Next, aside from upholding our responsibility and our effort, we could put it into practice. So this kindness action. So when it's my time, 3:30 or 3:20, I need to wake up. So even sometimes I also worry that I will oversleep. So sometimes I use a lot of lot of alarm clock. But that's why I also cannot sleep. I keep waking up because I'm worried I will oversleep. Actually, if everyone in a boat, they will know that there are quite a number of lamp to light up. When we light up, it's for the old bodies. The second position is for the incense master to knock the board. The third position lamp is for the master and the sisters in the kitchen. And the fourth lamp is for the volunteers. So this transforming the our goodness, serving unconditionally and feeling grateful, just like all the Tzu volunteers. Why could we do Tzu work and feeling more and more happy and wouldn't live? We could continue to be diligent because of this positive energy. So this life could be full of positive energy and have the positive seeds in your heart. Once, as I was cleaning the room, so every morning, every Monday and Tuesday, we will normally hear Master's Master guidance. So I also love to listen. So during one time, I was Monday after breakfast, I to clean a room, I quickly ran to the main hall to listen to Master. An elderly volunteer came. I could feel that the elderly volunteer wishes to use it, but I also want to hear Master's teaching because of me, this small me. So I was thinking of asking if this elderly could go to another room. Then I was thinking that the earthly source, treasury, Bodhisattva Sutra, also made me realize that this compassion heart is not enough. If I have the accommodating heart, then I will understand that these elderly volunteers I need to go and serve these elderly volunteers, but could not, as I could not realize the difficulty of another. So I feel that listening to Dharma is one thing, but if I could not apply in daily learning, if I could seize a chance and transform all these consciousness into wisdom, I could help people ever inspire my accommodating heart, that I could find my pure nature, one that is compassion, loving kindness. Like just now we talking about the arrogant heart and seeking Dharma. A lot of us we know a lot of information. So that's why we need to cultivate into the masses. Then we understand our affinity, our shortcomings, our addictions, our habituals. Then we will know that. So in the Dharma, that's how we spiritual. So we have to work harder in listening to Dharma and work harder entering the masses. Then we can change our habituals. Master told us that in this medicinal plant, Master said that if we could endure the greed, foolishness, all these three poison, greed, anger, ignorance. So these are the afflictions, the troubles. If we can endure them, then we can eliminate these afflictions. Therefore, we can be immersed in the Dharma. We will all be able to practice on forbearance. Which is the most difficult to endure? Greed, anger, or ignorance? Which is the one? So maybe I share the story of an anger.
下一张，对，那就是在有一次有一个师父误会我，突然
a master misunderstood me and suddenly said loudly from behind, not to throw things under the tree. How could you throw things around? Then in my heart I was thinking, I wanted to explain. I want to say I didn't. But at that time, I mean, in the past I would explain so that I could, my feeling could be better. But this time, through a lot of learning, I could realize that this is the thought, and I enjoy this thought and reflect on this thought because I could, it's like precept, it could give me the energy that I could be at samadhi. When you have samadhi, you are willing to reflect what if I in the normally I create good affinity with others, not regardless whether you are kneeling at one side or doing whatever, people will be willing to come and help you. So let me remind you that Master said before, inside the watermelon, why we need to dig the seeds out. People may be misunderstood. So these are all the precepts of samadhi and wisdom. It's not something very difficult. It is really in our daily life if we can do it. Just at this time in my past, I would have said I didn't do it and I keep on explaining. Then I feel that I'll feel better. But at this time I realized that my thought, this is my precepts. I have this energy, I have this forbearance. I could stay calm. I'm willing to reflect on myself. And the words that I wish to blurt it out. Actually, it's quite easy to blurt the words out, right? But have this samadhi. So this burning house inside me, it become a room of bliss. So if you are able to endure this thought of anger, then we could have this samadhi at heart. So we should be the self-benefactor. Next.
下一章，
师父，对不起。
在这边呢，因为刚好简报没有，就比较可惜一点。但是我还是想跟大家来做一个分享哦。因为上人最近
recently, Master,
在大家如果有听到连
if
线，
you have joined the online, you have heard about benefiting others with compassion. How to be benefactors, eliminate against, put away the great anger ignorance. Master said each of us, in our mind, we have this part, the benevolence heart. We have this positive energy. We can transform the good bad thoughts. These are the energy that each of us have. Altruistic mind, all of us have it. So this is what Master said. This is the compassion heart to benefit others, that every one of us have it. So for us to educate this part, so we can, all this good energy, good effort can be seen. So it could be part of us. But yet we still have this habitual of great anger and ignorance. So Master keep guiding us, to guide us on this altruistic, to portray the good thoughts, have the direction of kindness, that is energy of love. That is through education, that is like listening to Dharma. Like now, online this society, we could listen to all the brothers and sisters, their effort, and even like Master's footprints, or even short sharing. If you keep it, store it, then all these we can expand this altruistic thought. Don't let these good thoughts slip. Have to continue putting efforts, activate it. So Master recently very humorously said, "Don't let it slip." So a few days Master went to the elderly center, saw a lot of elderly. Master said, there was this elderly who came out, said, "I'm the monitor." Master said, "Good day, monitor." So I think that normal days, and how for us to be humorous, we could be back to like Master when we communicate, aside from accommodating, you could be like Masters, be humorous, then everyone could be very at ease and peace. So Master said, don't let this great anger ignorance. So if everyone is available, we could see this and listen to more Master's direct broadcast. A lot of direct broadcasts is between Masters and the disciples. It is full of wisdom and it is simple. So next.
那所以啊，就是除了佛教的精神，就是啊，当自己的贵人之外，我们更重要的一个就是当
aside from being benefactors to self, but also be benefactors to others.
上人啊，就是在往前
As we walk forward, the spirits of Buddhism, Masters actually has been telling us that, like benefiting others with our compassion. In our computer, we can see in 1994, Master has shared with everyone. Master said Buddhism, the spirit of Buddhism, is that Masters has put it in practice through Tzu Buddhism. It is one of actions applied Buddhism. So all of us keep doing. Some people they may have interest in certain part. They keep seeking the Dharma arrogantly in one side. So we also have to bring back to ourselves. If we could bring the Dharma that we have listened in our daily life, and we courageously told Master that a lot of Dharma we may have known, but if we could apply it in our daily life, so Master said that we have to really be aspire and tap onto our inner strength to apply it.
您好，我需要提醒你一下，龚师傅，你有听到我的声音吗？
So Master told us that the last slide is to tell everyone. Actually, Master said, The pure nature of everyone is purity, is a full spiritual soul, gratitude, accommodating understanding. So finally, all of us read together these three sentences. Master tells us that this is the heart of Buddha. In the world there is no one I do not love, the one that I do not forgive, and no one I don't forget. I could not love, I could not. There's no one that I cannot love. There's no one I could not forgive. There's no one I could not trust. The last picture taken, it has two different colors. So at that point of time, there was this question: one flower, two colors, and each of us have this Buddha heart. Some people harbor more hearts of afflictions, but are in the process of transformation, and wish to seek this opportunity to wish everyone that we could continue to expand our altruistic heart so that this positive energy can be expanded. Not only we could self-purify, we could purify others. This is sharing for today. Thank you. Thank you, Jobu Master.
感恩师父，师父在新北市的 Apple， 他说哦，他是
Okay, as Sister Apple said, the first time she add a special dish, the tapioca with sweet potato with the preserved veggie. First time she added was at the Jinsa boat. It was a special dish prepared during time when there are a lot of people with illness. Thailand Jinsu sister expressed her gratitude to Buddha Masters for sharing this transformation, and let us be reflective on ourselves, how we can work harder on this work. Right? We are most grateful. Jing also said it's very complete. Truly, the applications are great anger, ignorance. And which one is the most difficult to endure? I also think that anger is most difficult to endure. So this one, maybe a lot of people also think anger is difficult. Another sister said, if we still need to endure means that we're still lacking in that part, means because we still have it. And sister said she has never quarreled with the husband. Later we will hear the sharing, including just now Kai Xuan said, very grateful to the Gong Master for sharing the stories between Master, the relationship, the insights from the conversation with Master that shows the sincerity seeking Dharma. So he has written a lot. For Master, it has can feel the sincerity of the followers. So Li Qian, maybe know very well. I'm very grateful to the Gong Master. Truly, we have to be great. We have to have gratitude, respect, love when we treat others, and sincere inner cultivation when we seek the Dharma. Li Qian do write more. And in English, Irene, she has written a lot. Very grateful to Irene for joining, and who is our Cantonese Dharma family, and my timekeeper is pressing on the bell many times to remind me. We really love this part to hear Buddha Masters listen to Buddha Masters sharing about their life. Our heart is back to Jinsi abode Beijing, so raising very touched. All these the Buddha's heart as our heart, Master's teaching as our heart. Teaching that is the personal homework from Master to each of Tzu disciple. During commissioning, we receive this homework. These are life after life truly blessing to us. Those videos that we have watched and very touching videos and this very great wisdom from the Buddha Masters reminded one of the listeners that she misses spiritual home very much. Looking forward to your return. I'm very grateful. So those we could not read all your messages. We are most grateful to you. Please continue to share your thoughts on this because of time. So let us have this feeling heartfelt only. Yan Ying also shared Buddha Master. So most grateful to Buddha Master. Next time we see. Thank you. So our master, they are really save electricity. Can see the background is very dark. Let us wave the hand can take the picture.